So you mentioned AI. I meant AI because you mentioned translation AIs like Google Translate and Microsoft Translate. I pioneered those. And then you mentioned Montessori schools in our education system. Personally, I dropped out of kindergarten, and then I dropped out of high school. Somehow I still went to college and got my PhD at Berkeley. My little sister did Teach for America down in England, near Compton. The education discrepancy between the reality of the U.S. today, compared with Montessori schools for everybody, is such a humongous gap. In your vision, how would we get from point A to point B?
Well, thank you for the question. I want to know how you got out of kindergarten, because I sure thought about it when I was there. This is really a sad state of affairs. One of the things that I didn't have time, because I wasn't there long enough, that I wanted to change when I was governor of New York was the length of the school day. The school day, first of all, starts too early. You're literally sometimes dragging 11 and 12-year-olds into schools at 7:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning, and just the way their clocks work as younger people, they aren't really focused until 9:15 in the morning. Secondly, you're letting them out at 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Either they have a single parent, or most of the time both parents are working, so they don't really see an adult wherever they go between 3 and 7, and those are the hours where you have the most conflict and crime, teenage suicides, drug abuse, introduction to all types of antisocial activity. So what I wanted to do was to make the schools start at 9 o'clock in the morning and go all the way to 6, and get rid of these ridiculous after-school programs that cost the same amount of money as if you had the school operating at the same time. One of the problems is that a lot of the entrenched groups don't want to give up their control. Like the custodians union that doesn't want the schools open past 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon because they don't want to stay there and do the job that they're being paid to do. One of the other problems is that you have syllabuses and plans that are not really tested to see if they're actually improving life for the younger people. I would agree with you. I think the educational system in this country, and let me just digress for a second, the United States was the first country to have high schools where any community that had 500 people in it was guaranteed a high school, and that started with the state of Massachusetts in 1895. It was adopted by the state of New York in 1901. Eventually, all of America did that. By 1960, 60% of all young people in the United States had graduated high school. The second highest was in Great Britain, which was the previous educational leader. It was 9%. So there was no misunderstanding of why the United States was the leader in terms of scientific invention, in terms of military force, in terms of anything you wanted, the United States had that. It has totally been lost. We are 29th in mathematical computation out of the 31 countries that were they tested. Only Cyprus and South Africa were worse, and we were 25th in education out of 32 countries that were measured, just in a study 4 or 5 years ago. We wish we could get the scores that Singapore and right here in South Korea, the two best educated countries. The unfortunate problem for the South Korean students is there's almost nowhere to go unless they are on the bloodline of the types of jobs they can really get and perform in. On the other hand, the United States immigration policy doesn't take advantage of that brain power that's lost here in South Korea and start plugging them perhaps into our educational system. So I would just say to you that if somebody really wanted to put some work into it, you'd have to butt heads with unions, you'd have to butt heads with entrenched educational officials, but at the same time, you would probably make the greatest strides that will occur in this century.
Governor, you have one more question?
Governor, my name is Hari Panapli. I'm also from New York, New Jersey area. Thank you for sharing your insights. It's a very, very nice hearing from you. So I have one follow-up question on the same education side. There's a huge gap between the talent and the skill. And as you mentioned, significant number of people who graduating from colleges are not doing the job what they learned in college. So they're wasting significant amount of their time not acquiring the knowledge and the skills needed for what we need to work in the field. So there has to be a change and shift in the way we do the education. The amount of money poured into the education system, somewhere around $60,000 to $75,000 per year, and that is not usable when they graduate from it. So there has to be a strong political will to change in a direction where the time is used appropriately to produce the graduates needed for the betterment of our life and to change the world.
Thank you for that. When Sugata Mitra spoke at the TED conference in 2013, where he was awarded $1 million because of his efforts using minimal technology and creating in students from poorer families incredible academic performance results, he said he was trying to figure out what was lost in our society. What he concluded was that rigid, the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, were the things that he wanted to go back to. Now, I talked earlier about the Montessori schools. The research from Maria Montessori started in the beginning of the last century, and they are profound in that they go in a completely different direction. But the one thing, even though those are two different ideological ways to get children to learn, is the effort and the professionalism of the people who are teaching, and also the support network and the assessment. That's what's wrong with education centers all around the world. They do education, but they never assess whether or not it's actually helping the children. Earlier, I referred to the college literacy assessment. It's just been in existence for 6 or 7 years. It shows that a student testing in the 50th percentile, an average student, goes to college. If they take the exam after they finish college, they're up to the 58th percentile. So what did they learn? I think that here again, as Martin Luther King once said, you can tell what a country's priorities are by where it invests its money. This country, the United States that is, does not invest in education to any degree. It doesn't really pay teachers what they're worth, and if they did, the teachers who are there now will be replaced by people of far more superior ability to connect with younger people. So I would just close by saying that statistics such as the fact that the difference between people from poor and rich families is not in the regular school day, it's during the summer. So since the children who are from families better off, they get to see the world, they get to experience situations. Education isn't just reading books and acquiring knowledge, it's actually learning about different ways to do things, different cultures, and perhaps exploration. And the problem is basically that these statistics have been made available to educational institutions time and time again, and somehow they don't get translated into action. I'll just close by saying this. Every time they have a lottery for the charter schools, these are the public schools that have an ability for private industry to be involved in that. Every time they have a lottery, I, as governor, would go to them. I stopped going. And the reason was only 1/6 of the students that were in the lottery were getting into the school, and the other 5/6, any of the kids that didn't want to get in, tried to kill the governor. So the point is that the parents know it, even the people who are teaching know it, the government leaders know it, but there are ways that we're seeing where the public is voting with their feet. They're going outside the process to get the right education, and will continue to do so, but some don't have those resources, and that's why the spread, the gap between rich and poor in the United States is gaining, even though there's a better unemployment number. These are menial jobs. The fact is that fewer and fewer people who didn't have much opportunity are getting to practice that dream that in all countries we all wish that we could have. Thank you all for coming. It's great to be here. I want to thank the Johnson Edmonds group for bringing us all together. And they did it back in New York, and we hope the next time they do it, it might be in Switzerland. Thank you very much.